Hey guys, Fleecy King here. I know it's been a while. I've had some technical difficulties lately, and basically what's been going on is my hotbog's been like, you know, I don't want to have unprotected sex with you anymore, computer. And my computer was like, bitch, please, we're doing it anyway. And the hotbog was like, no, bitch, go get a condom. And my computer was like, no, I don't want to do that shit. I'm too lazy. And I was like, dude, just go get some fire and ice. I really want to, post some commentaries. And it was like, no, I don't wanna. And I was like, dude, just please. And okay, well, this is obviously getting out of hand. But I think you get the point. My computer is a bitch sometimes, and it just decided not to work. But it's okay. It's okay. My hotbog and my computer are on a steady relationship again, so everything's going smooth, and should stay that way. Unless I decide to get a new computer, Sometimes getting a new boyfriend is always the good way to solve the problem. Okay, that really did not make sense there at all. That was oddly placed. Anyway, my point being, I had some points that I wanted to address in this video, and the first one has to do with the Battlefield 3 beta. If for some reason you have not downloaded it yet, you should probably do so, seeing as how it only has a few days left. It's going to be ending on the 10th, I do believe, and so you should probably get on it. And anyway, I was playing it the other night, and I was doing pretty well. Got killed maybe, or I had killed like 5 or 6 people, right? And I was doing alright. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, doing alright. And then I get lit up by PP2000. I'm like, the fuck, who the shit just killed me? And then I was like, about that time, I realized who had killed me, and it was Drifter, commentator on YouTube, and he does like the If It Were Realistic series and all that. And yeah, so I was like, oh, fuck my life. Because at that point, I also realized that his team was a lot more organized and cooperated a lot more than my team, which is kind of just doing their own thing. And for those Battlefield players out there, they know that that means that you're going to lose every match you play. Because in Battlefield, one person, no matter how good they are, cannot carry the team. It just doesn't work that way. Battlefield is a team game. And if your whole team does not cooperate to complete the objective, then you are going to lose over and over and over and over. And I mean, in COD, you can have one person who's really, really good, and you'll win. I mean, it won't always be that way in COD, but mostly, if someone's really good, then they can carry your team. Now, if you try to do that in Battlefield, no matter how hard I try, it will not happen. Because I slapped on those tryhard panties against Drifter's team, and it did me no good. I still lost every match, but regardless of losing, that was a nice tomahawk, by the way. Regardless of losing, I still had a lot of fun, and I did get him one time. I'll link his new video that he put out. It was his love-hate relationship with Battlefield 3, and at the end he has a bonus clip of when I kind of ruined one of his clips because I used an old tactic of mine from earlier Battlefields, where I would put whatever explosive is in the game. Usually it's C4, and take the C4 and I would go to the bomb site and rush. And I would line the objective with C4, or the explosive. And as soon as I would see the objective be planted, then I would detonate the C4 and kill whoever planted it. This time, unfortunately, I tagged Drifter and a teammate of his. Excuse me, I have a sore throat, so if I clear my throat a few times, that's why. But yeah, I mean, and apparently, I kind of cut off a good streak he was on in that match. And if you're watching this, Drifter, I really, I didn't mean to. I didn't even know that it would be you in there, man. I just kind of was thought I'd be a good. It was a good idea, and I thought I would just get a few people. I didn't really kick into a fact that you usually kind of rush up, and yeah. Anyway, I apologize for ruining that, but on the bright side, you still had 4 or 5 good games that I didn't ruin, and so I think you still got some pretty good gameplay out of it because you won all of those matches despite that. And it's funny that I chose this chose this video because it was the longest one I had on my hard drive at the moment, and I kind of wanted to talk for a while. But also it fit because it just happened to be that I was talking about Drifter, and he likes to use the dual Skorpions, and I happen to be using the dual Skorpions this match. But they're pretty good weapons actually. Pretty sweet, pretty solid. Pretty fun to use. If you have not used dual weapons, especially the dual Skorpions, I would recommend doing so. It's just, it doesn't look like it's a good idea, but it does provide for a lot of fun times. Anyway, so I'm gonna put a link to this link in the description to that video if you haven't seen it for some reason. It's a good video. Points out a lot of good things. There's some crazy. I just love the beta because there's some crazy glitches in there. As I say, I laughed my ass off for a good 5 or 6 minutes when I saw that first glitch where your teammate or you are running around like an airplane with your arms stuck out to each side. Oh god, that was hilarious. Until he got killed, and then I had to go on a vengeance spree where I hunted down the person who killed my airplane friend, because he was the source of my entertainment for a good 6 minutes of that match. But anyway, and also I will make you aware of this. I don't remember exactly where it is on the map, but I know it is in that first part where you're out on that park area of Operation Metro. And there's this hole, and or this ditch, and if it doesn't look like a hole, but if you walk over it, you will fall through the ground, and you'll be stuck in this ditch. And I couldn't get back up, so I had to commit suicide. And when I did so, I just hit the suicide button in the menu, and so my character died, but it looked like he was frantically masturbating. His arms were moving up and down really, really fast in his crotch area, and one could only assume that's what he was doing. So beware of the frantic masturbation glitch. So that's out there. The other thing I wanted to address, I know, nice segue, huh? Another thing I wanted to address kind of had to do with Battlefield 3 as well, but it's the whole Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 3 battle. It's really retarded. I've just kind of gotten tired of hearing about it, to be honest. It's just, they're both right around the corner, but seriously, I think it's kind of stupid to devote yourself to one game like that. There's a lot of good games out there, so don't just, sit there and be like, oh, I love COD. And, I just kind of gotten tired of the whole, no, Battlefield's better, no, COD's better, yeah, herp-a-derp-a-derp. That whole back and forth thing, it's just kind of been really obnoxious, but I've played Battlefield longer than I've played COD, but I have to tell you, I don't prefer one or the other. I enjoy them equally. Both pretty strong games, and game is winding down, guys, but one thing I wanted to say is, don't make yourself a fanboy of either game. Just enjoy them both. They're both games. They're both out there to be had fun, and they both are going to be great additions. So I think that they're both going to be really good. Although I think that Skyrim's gonna probably be the game of the year. Anyway, I've got some Black Ops and some Halo matches that I've got recorded that will be posted shortly after this. So be looking for those, and give it the rating you think it deserves, and I'll see you guys later.